Episode 23. Poeticize your presence. In the charming world, one of the deadliest mistakes is to become an open book. Once your love interest has mentally listed your morning habit of boiling the tea kettle for English breakfast while listening to NPR, the way you put your cookbooks in alphabetical order, your habit of tapping your ring finger on the table when thinking about something, the exciting spell of desire starts to break. The solution? Beautifully poeticize your presence. The need for idealization. As Robert Greene outlines, we all possess a deep need to idealize and fantasize about potential lovers. Our minds engage in crystallization, where we take small, tantalizing observations. The way their shirt sleeve was purposefully undone, the faint note of jasmine perfume surrounding them, their self-assured quieting of a rowdy bar crowd with one look, and elevate them into the aura of an almost mythical figure radiating from an intoxicating halo. We form impressions based on these suggestive details, unanswered questions about their pasts. Were they from high society or the streets? Hints of complex vulnerability, the slight wince when family was brought up, or seductive roguery, their conspiratorial wink when describing last year in Berlin. Our psyche then runs wildly, crafting idealized narratives around the slender openings they permit into their inner world. The seducer's aim is to create these possibility gaps while never fully satisfying them. The veil of mystery. If you naively reveal your full humanity too soon, those post-it note scribblings of poetry littering your desk, the stack of unread New Yorkers from 2019, your fear of driving over bridges, your love interest will see you as a predictable quantity. Just another flawed person like themselves. An open book whose chapters are already consumed and compiled into a mundane dossier. Where is the mystery? You must cultivate an aura of inscrutability. One moment radiate an electric, seductive charm, while describing your impassioned study of vintage Toronto punk zines. The next, direct their attention toward the fascinating but precise absences in your life story, seeding their curiosity about just what did unfold during those unspoken years teaching at a Siberian Mongolia university. Stir speculation with your love for entering and abruptly exiting their emotional peripheries, disappearing for stretches to nurture that cultivated air of cool distraction and aloofness. Does that wistful, distant gaze result from romanticized heartbreak or noble artistic sacrifices for your craft? They will strain to decode the poem that is your true identity. Associate with visionary realms. Link your persona to experiences, imagery, and environments that seduce the imagination and linger in sense memory. While savoring an Afghan rice dish you regularly prepare with skilled mastery, recount in brooding fragments your first profound encounter with the region's poetic mysticism. Make them associate the preparation's intricate sautéing murmurs and heady aromas, the nuanced exotic spice medleys, with your tantalizing history and potential future quests. Select the precise symbolic objects and subtle atmospheric effects that best reinforce your intended archetypal energy. That torn and perspiration-stained vintage first edition Huxley book fraying on your bookshelf takes on romantic significance for its clear adoration, wear and tear, suggestive of mad poetry-imbued nights. Lighting a single oil lamp beside your antique study window sets an enigmatic tone as you lose yourself in muted silhouette. Curate environments that come alive with heightened vibrancy only when you are present to elevate them from the ordinary. Through your refined hosting presence, an otherwise ordinary flat in an unremarkable neighborhood morphs into a Gothic Victorian lair of intellectual gatherings, its nooks curated with esoteric books and occult symbols manifested from your recent voyages. Suddenly they are initiated into secret histories and conspiracies of the spirit only you can reveal. Tap into archetypal energies. We are symbolic beings hungry for the archetypal icons and energies that lend form and meaning to our mythic strivings. Subconsciously, we seek the embodied experience of these allegories, resonances, and narratives as we construct our identities. Perhaps Perhaps your persona exudes the libertine, that daring, transgressive rebel who represents sweet release from societal and spiritual prisons of control. They observe your roguish winking irreverence for convention through sartorial transgressions, inscrutable globe-trotting, and dismissive outright laughter at social totems. Or you are the wandering outsider, the obscure vagabond whose belongings, storyteller speech, and gestures toward enigmatic lore from Marrakesh to Tahiti cast you as the sage harboring obscure multitudes and forbidden paths left for a rare few to walk. As your love interest beholds your embodiment of the heroic intellectual, merging esoteric bookishness with hints of former military deployments slipping between cultivated silences, you blossom into their treasured, multitudinous idol capable of courageous deeds both cerebral and physical. In all cases, no explanation or affirmation fully concretizes your bewitching personification. It remains a tantalizing fantasy calling to their unconscious desires, prodding them to chase after who exactly you are. Make them the muse. While captivating your love interest's imagination, resist making this a one-way pedestaling. Create a mutual feedback loop where they feel expansively inspired and idealized in turn. Notice their subtle talents and traits with transcendent hyperbole and lavish these qualities into mythic territory. Perhaps their gift for storytelling and laughter becomes your siren song for the ages, tales that could enthrall the Achaeans for decades if permitted to spill forth unbroken. Their occasional brooding pondering marks them as the epitome of Byronic heroism, bearing profound intellectual and emotional depths. You speak it into validation through reverent awe. Your stately meditative rambles clearly access universal truths greater minds have longed to penetrate. Whatever their existing archetype, elevate it into an untouchable ideal through your oracular observational powers and mystical amplifications. Make them feel worthy of the highest esteem through flattery grounded in eternal symbolic orders and potent allegory. This collaborative fantasy realm births them anew in resonant myth. As you continually mirror their most deified self-conceptions back through portentous, flattering revisions, they re-deify you in turn as the sagacious seer capable of seeing into their most yearned-for psychic forms. The seductive ethereal allure. Do not allow the poetic aura and richly layered mythos you've co-authored to calcify into tedious familiarity and banality. No matter the bonding intimacies achieved, you must remain the dynamic, ever-unfolding mystery they continually chase after. Feed the eternally renewing fantasy by strategically obfuscating parts of your identity, personal dimensions and past. Become a suggestive palimpsest, whose deeper truths and interior writings are visible in glimpses, subtext and subtle semaphores, while ultimate meanings recede into potent negative spaces. What childhood trauma birthed such resilient bohemianism? What did transpire during those silent years off the social grid in rural Dalarna countryside? The mystery must proliferate anew like a fractal psyche through timed reveals, apparent self-contradictions and well-timed silences. Let them eternally bask in the tantalizing cognitive haze of chasing after who you truly are between crumbs of truth and occluded fogged backstories. For it is the unconsumable, ever-flowering poetry of your being that intoxicates, the possibility that more hidden expansive depths and symbolic terrains exist within your mythologized self as the one worthy of eternal intrigue and curiosity. An endlessly renewing muse and Promethean mystery for their desirous imagination to venerate and chase after in perpetuity. Become an infinite fable, a poetic text your pursuers rapturously annotate and theologize upon for a lifetime, birthing new insights and intrigues with each decadent path working. Not merely another corporeal truth they can memorize then discard, but an emblem of the vast ideal that enchants their romantic senses. The enlightened seducer is the dervish adept at veiling and unveiling such alchemical enigmas and symbolic resonances that speak to the unconscious archetypes of desire. An enduring mythopoetic wellspring of regenerative poesis for the imagination's initiations. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button And if you found something relatable, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Now onto something crucial. Make it a habit to learn something valuable every day that genuinely benefits you. Remember, the content you feed your mind is like nourishment for your brain, so choose wisely. Be intentional about it. Otherwise, algorithms may manipulate your thinking. Consider that. Additionally, we're now welcoming contributions in the form of subscriptions to help fund our upcoming projects and provide you with outstanding content. Join us in our journey by subscribing today.